Okay.
And you've got it on 2K
Wookie
Sports
box.
for
Surely we
Wednesday
can
night
meet
action in the NBA. Hi everyone, Kevin Harlan joined by Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Last outing for Orlando, the loss to the Pacers in Indiana.
And one of the factors in that game was they just couldn't get to the foul line and get enough points from the free throw line to make a difference.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanked off the rim. They were letting them hear about that.
A look at the Magic
No
starting
way.
group. At the 2 and 3, it's
No
Oladipo and
defense.
Tobias Harris. Gordon and Vucevic, the big men inside. And it's Baller in at the 1 spot.
Well, you know, Chris Middleton, an isolation scorer back at Texas A&M during his college days, now is becoming more of an off-the-ball scorer. Got a solid mid-range game and getting it done inside and out.
Now, here's
Nice
Oladipo.
pass.
14 points
Oh,
from
come
him
on.
the last game against Indiana. The offensive rebound. Vucevic.
Couldn't he
Misses
just
from
pick
short
us?
range. Here's Walters. Screen by Sanders. And Walters gets to Middleton. Corner shot. And that one's good. Middleton's got the game going here with the first basket for Milwaukee.
A good play to get things started here.
Steve, always nice to get the first points up on the board. At least
Nice.
that way.
Oh,
Ball
come
passes
on.
to Vucevic.
Oh
Rebound,
my
Milwaukee.
gosh, how did he miss from
Defeated
there?
by the Pelicans in their last game. Bell trying
Fucking
to put
pro.
that one behind them.
And it wasn't just bad shooting. I mean, they weren't getting good looks. The offense wasn't clicking. No ball movement. Very stagnant performance.
Yeah, I agree. The reason for
Nice
that,
pass.
I think, was their movement away from the ball. Not very crisp.
And the shot is good.
Well, they finally connect with their 4th shot of the game.
Milwaukee with the ball. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
And that game featured one of the least consistent offensive performances you're going to see from them, Clark.
Yeah, no spurt ability on display at all, fellas. I mean, they needed to make a few runs,
Oh,
but
wow,
it
wow,
just never
wow.
was able to happen for them.
Shots good by Middleton.
Yeah, he didn't have to slow down at all, guys. Just perfectly timed pass there.
Picked by Vucevic.
Nice.
Baller
Oh,
passes to Gordon.
gosh.
That's blocked.
And they're now 1 for 5 to start this game, so having trouble
Oh, wow,
finding
what
any
pick.
offensive
That
rhythm.
was a nice pick.
Walters dishes to Sanders. Down low, and Walters kicks to Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Pass to Walters.
Nice.
Right wing. It's tipped. Lock at 6. Here's Mayo. And Oladipo pulls it down.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
There's the screen. Out to Harris.
Oh, come on. Twice. Expect you
Feeds
to
it to
shoot.
Oladipo.
Nice pass.
Baller passes
He's
to
still
Vucevic.
missing. Oh
Comes
my
up empty
gosh.
down low.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
Here's Walters. He's coming off a 10-point game against New Orleans. Mayo
That
against
was a good
Oladipo.
pick.
And that one goes long.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Gordon with a screen on Mayo. There's the dish to Harris. And Oladipo has it in the corner. Basket is good.
No
There's this
assist.
from
We
Harris.
need an assist.
Oladipo's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Walters. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Mayo drives in. And Walters kicks to Mayo. Passes it to Sanders. Connects on the 9-footer. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Jason Kidd. What'd you find out, Doris?
And Kevin, I asked him what he thought would be a key factor for them coming into this game, and he said, well, our length and shot blocking should help. It gives offenses something to think
what is
about when
this?
they come inside the lane, and oftentimes that tentativeness can be a game changer. Guys, every team in the league wants that interior presence, and he just explained one big reason why.
Okay, thank you, Doris. And the defensive approach, guys, how do you think that'll play out here?
I don't know, Kevin. I'm not sure they should be more focused on their opponent than they are on themselves.
Oh
That
my
is
gosh.
sort of the way it sounds, Steve.
What
But
a
still,
block.
I don't think a
Look at that.
defense-first mindset is ever a bad thing.
The depot's up.
It's Oladipo on the wing, averaging 13 points a contest. Picked by Vucevic. Out to Harris. Takes the
Nice.
three. And the shot is good. Harris has got his second basket of the night.
Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
Well, one issue facing the Bucks in Milwaukee, the aging Bradley Center, built back in 1988. Both ownership and the league is that the team needs a new arena.
Yeah, agreed. They've looked for public financing.
Stop.
Unfortunately, after years of losing and lacking really any star power, the fan support has trailed off.
Here's Middleton. Can't connect from short range.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
They set the pick. Harris outside. Trying his luck deep. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Then you look at the Bucks over the last couple of decades. They're in the bottom third of the league in wins and in attendance. Somewhat a catch-22 for Milwaukee. Without a new arena, they may lose the team, but the Bucks haven't had the kind of success that galvanizes support.
Orlando leading. Picked by Vucevic. Ball
Shoot
passes
it,
to
come on.
Harris.
Oh my gosh. So weird, scared.
6 on the shot clock.
Nice
Dishes to
ball.
Oladipo. A 3-ball.
Oh shit.
Rebound by Ilyasova. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And Sanders kicks to Walters. Now here's Vucevic. He had 15 points last outing. Now the feed to Oladipo. He dishes it to Gordon. And he drops it in from the low post. Gordon's got his first points of the game.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
Maurice Harkless is checked in for Vucevic. And now it's time to look at our rookie leaderboard and see which of the first-year players are tops in assists during the last month. You take a look at Baller, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
Well, guys, if the last month is any indication, it looks to me like he could be an effective passer in this league for a long time.
Well, hold on here. Let's put the parking brakes on this. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I mean, it's been a great month for him, but I want to see him continue to put up those kind of assist numbers.
Here are the Magic now, after the basket by Larry Sanders.
Oh, boss.
And Oladipo has it in the corner.
Oh, come on.
Here's Harris. No luck. Now the Bucks
Missing
take it
so
the other
many
way.
easy shots.
And up the court come the Bucks on the break.
Don't water block.
Shot denied.
Come on, Oculus. Yes, and one.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
And some changes here for the Bucks. And Antetokounmpo's checked in for Chris Middleton. Bayless comes in for O.J. Mayo. And it's Brandon Knight in for Nate Walters. Ben Gordon's checked in for the Magic. Here is Bayless, averaging 8 points a game. Up top, Knight. He feeds it to Bayless.
Oh, what a shot.
Yes, and Knight with the assist that time.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Harris a screen on Knight. Kicks it out to Gordon. The tray.
Oh, wow, Gordon.
And he
Nice.
gets it to go.
Even with the
Gordon's got his
defender.
first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, and he had to get that shot off quickly because the defense was all over.
Yeah, that's the key, Steve. The quick trigger. Any hesitation, and that shot gets blocked.
Now here's Ilyasova. 17 points for him last game against New Orleans.
And he really kept his head down, was drawing contact, getting himself to the line, played an aggressive game. That was a big-time help for him and his team.
Here's Harkless. It's a 5-point game. Baller. He's guarded by Knight. Kicks it out to Gordon. 13
Nice,
feet
Gordon.
away. Again, the Magic score.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Ilyasova. Count it from 12.
Smart move with that mismatch he's got.
You know what? That extra advantage sure pays off on the mid-range jumper.
Harris a screen on Knight. The pass to
Pass.
puts up a 3.
Oh, look at that
And
pass.
again, it's Orlando with a 3.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Bucks trail by 8. Now Knight. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Harris against Ilyasova. Kicks it to Bayless. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he's still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You can see that there.
Orlando with the ball. Gordon with a screen on Knight. Out to Harris.
Oh, come on, Harris. Come on.
Rebound, Milwaukee. Ilyasova's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Back to Knight. Pass to Ilyasova. Here is Bayless. He's got 5. He kicks to Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot
Oh, what a
here.
shot.
And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. They have to get a hand in his face.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Kendall Marshall out there with Mayo. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Ilyasova in at the center position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Not sure why he's insisting on shooting from out there. It's just not working for him right now.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Mayo dishing to Marshall. Looking for Mayo. He gets it there. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Forget about finesse and agility. This big fella's all about power and force.
The Magic trail by 7.
O.J. Mayo, a smooth long-range shooter with deep range. When he gets going, he can put up some big numbers.
Feeds to Fournier.
Nice one in.
Wide open shot is on the money.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
Milwaukee's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Ilyasova. The shot's good. Marshall making the play. Ilyasova's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks. For Orlando, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter.
Nothing.
They set the screen. Baller passes to Fournier.
Nice.
Bangs home the trifecta.
More like it.
Fournier's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the 3-point line? Come on.
Here's Middleton. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
And a gigantic game for him at the free throw line. I mean, he was initiating contact and really hunting those whistles from the referees.
Kept alive. The Magic trail by 4.
No.
Here's Oladipo.
Oh, come on.
Here's Vucevic. Knocks it loose. And Fournier kicks to Vucevic. And at last, they get one to fall.
It's a great play under the boards for him. And, you know, that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, I mean, they're there for him game in, game out.
Now, here's Marshall. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Antetokounmpo. Bucks passing it around. 6 to shoot. Mayo against Oladipo. Mayo missing again.
He is yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
It's Oladipo on the wing. Passes it to Baller. Picked by Vucevic. Over in the corner, Harkless.
Nice.
And again, it's the Magic from deep.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Well, that's 3 of the last 5 makes, having been behind the 3-point line. So make some adjustments defensively. All right, a chance to check out some stats for Oladipo. Now the second half has shaped up for him. He's averaging 11 points per game, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. Looking at those numbers, you'd probably say, yeah, that's about what we'd expect out of him.
Which isn't really what any player wants to hear. I mean, you don't want to meet expectations. You want to under-promise and over-deliver. You want to exceed expectations, and maybe we'll start to see him do that shortly.
And here is Mayo after the three-pointer from Mo Harkless.
Oh, wow.
And he gets it to go. Mayo's got 4 points now in the quarter. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth the whole way thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already, and as Rasheed Wallace once said,
I'll shoot it.
playing
No.
hard, my man.
Oladipo, the pass to Baller. Picked by Vucevic. Here's the dish to Fournier.
Come on, Fournier.
Tries again. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got 6.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Marshall with it. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. That's good from Ilyasova on the assist from Marshall.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
The Magic making a switch here. Ridnour's checked in.
Well, the numbers since the All-Star break, and here's how Orlando ranks league-wide. First in fewest turnovers per game. Second in assists. And then the top half of the league in getting high percentage shots as well. Not too shabby.
And what's most impressive
Nice.
out of all those numbers, Clark, is the few turnovers that they commit. Because now all of a sudden you're executing, you're putting a lot of pressure on the defense because they know they're not going to force a lot of steals and get out in transition to find easy points.
And the Bucks with possession here. Magic knocking down the tray. No one near Mayo as he lets it go. That ball. Great assist by Marshall. Marshall's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
A theme that has unfortunately come up for this Orlando franchise is their inability to keep the franchise talent for long. Of course, you think both about Shaq and Dwight Howard and their exits.
The Bucks trail. This is to Ilyasova. To the middle. Here's
Oh.
on to Kutumbo, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. He's such a reliable finisher.
But it's good from Baller. And about Orlando and their stars, is it better, Clark, to have had stars and lost them, or to never have had stars at all on your team?
Well, it's a different kind of heartache, that's for sure. I think you'd rather have them and lose them than not to have them at all. But Orlando has seen a lot of success for how long they've been a franchise. They'd like to be able, though, looking ahead, to keep that next star that's wearing a Magic uniform right now. Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Well, the D may have done just enough there, Clark, to bother him and throw that shot off.
And Orlando has possession. They set the pick.
Oh, Green. Nice.
There are the Magic with another bucket.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Bucks trail by 4. Marshall dishes to Antetokounmpo. The feed now to Marshall. And there's the pass to Ilyasova. Kicks to Mayo. Ilyasova passes to Mayo. Puts it up. They get it back.
Come on.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle. Contact there.
Just absolute domination in this one for Ilyasova. 8 rebounds and 4 assists as well. He's been tough on the inside and displayed great vision with his passing, too.
Yeah, he's giving them a little bit of everything, guys.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Larry Sanders is checked in for Antetokounmpo. And Walters checks in for Kendall Marshall. Gordon's checked in for the Magic. Harris comes in for Evan Fournier.
Starting to get a little momentum here after that scoreless first quarter.
And Walters kicks to Mayo. He dishes it to Ilyasova. Pass to Mayo from past the arc. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Harris has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
That's a foul, ref.
Gordon against
Wow.
Sanders. And the basket by Gordon.
Well, they've really cranked up the intensity, tracking down those loose caroms, stacking up second chance buckets in a big pile.
And those hustle points, Clark, I mean, that's just another reason why they've got the lead here.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burdick. Doris, what do you have?
Well, for the Bucks' Giannis Antetokounmpo, basketball enabled him to lift his family from poverty in Greece, but his motivation goes beyond the financial. He said, "I'm addicted to this game. It's my life."
Oh
and
my
then added,
gosh.
"I don't want to be a good player. I want to be a great one." Kevin, he's on his way.
Tremendous potential, Doris. Thank you. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Magic.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well,
what?
solidifying that
Tipped it
defensive effort.
and still
And the offensive rebounding has been really
Still
impressive
Eagles.
so far as well. So I really like this team's effort tonight.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
Here's Baller. It's hauled in by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
No,
Here's
just left him
Walters.
open.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Now it's just a 3-point Magic lead.
And he's starting to pick things up here after a tough first quarter.
23 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Nice.
He used that
Here we
pick
go.
to get in close.
Go.
10 points
10
for Baller.
points.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
There's the pick. Outside Mayo. Fires from deep. Orlando grabs the miss. He got it up. Phenomenal buzzer beater!
You gotta love seeing nothing but.
That'll do it for the first half. It's the Magic. They lead by 7. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, a double-double already in the books for you, and we're only at the half. Do you see them trying to throw different looks at you to slow you down?
Yeah, I expected they might. But at the same time, we're going to have an answer for that because the rest of this team just as dangerous on the offense as me.
Thank you for your time, Kevin. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
All right, and the third quarter about ready to get underway.
Some excellent numbers in this one for Baller. He has 12 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
Well, and he's got this team in such a good groove right now. The way he's moving the ball and passing, getting everybody involved, they're in a great flow.
So on the floor for Orlando. At the 2 and 3, it's Oladipo and Tobias Harris. Gordon and Vucevic, the big men inside. And it's Baller in at the point.
Expected to be.
In the corner, it's Harris. Pass to Baller.
Oh, come on, Tobias.
Out to Harris. Pass to Baller. The Magic need to
Tobias.
get a shot off here. Good. Oladipo's got the
Oh,
first
that's
basket
nice.
of the second half. That
Oh,
one
nice.
for the Magic.
Well, I'll bet his teammates love playing with him. He's distributing the ball perfectly.
Well, he keeps everybody happy, and you know what? The assist numbers don't lie.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Let's give some credit now to a group of terrific young defenders. The rookie leaders in blocks since the All-Star break. 5th, Aaron Gordon.
You know, he's picked up a lot of the opponent's tendencies as the year has gone on, and he's put a lot of that knowledge to work here with his defense.
And you know, Steve, that's exactly what you want to see from your young players. I mean, you want to see them growing and learning on the job.
Mayo dishing to Sanders. They get a hand on it. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Ilyasova.
And you got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
In the corner, it's Harris. The pass to Ball. There's the pick. He feeds it to Oladipo. Again, Oladipo missing.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 104 so far.
Good. And it's 8 points for O.J. Mayo.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
Picked by Vucevic. Baller passes to Gordon. The shot from the low post is good. Gordon's got
Nice
his
pass.
third basket of the night.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jason Kidd was saying to his team. He talked to his guys about the importance of functioning as a unit, not as individuals, and on the need to help each other find open shots on the perimeter. He also said something you don't hear too often from a coach. He told his guys they should have a shoot-first mindset instead of trying to be, quote, too cute with the ball. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris.
And introduced last season here at the Bradley Center, the new playing court with the giant M's on each half of the court. It mimics details of the old pop art court they played on back in the 70s and 80s.
Nice work there coming off the screen. And now a 9-point Magic
Nice
lead.
one.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
Agreed. I mean, you look at the points. I mean, they're getting a lot of baskets off of assists, so the offense really clicking here.
And Middleton kicks to Walters. Out to the right wing. Here's Middleton, guarded by Harris.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, one or two more of those and this lead will be double digits.
The kick out to Oladipo. They set the pick. Feeds it to Harris. Pass the ball. The dish to Oladipo. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
I had a chance to check out some of the stats for Larry Sanders. You see some nice numbers from him over his past month. He's averaging 12 points, 10 rebounds, and better than 2 blocks as well. And what a presence he is for them in the middle of the paint.
Yeah, he'll block shots, he'll rebound, he'll intimidate. I mean, he's their big guy, and everything he gives you is exactly what you want.
Here's Walters. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Bucks trail by 9, and even 3-on-3.
Oh, come on.
Poked away. It's stolen by Oladipo. It's deflected. Tries to save it. And here is Mayo. He's
Saved
got
it.
8.
Okay.
He kicks it to Antetokounmpo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee.
Wow,
Mayo
send
dishing
it.
to Walters. Just 4 to shoot. And it's blocked. And he's able to get it back.
Stop it.
Here's Sanders. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And the defense did just enough to throw him off that shot.
Out to the right wing. Passes it to Ball. Vucevic a screen on Mayo. Out to Harris. And the pass to Ball.
Double pass.
Back to Harris. Unloads. Cashes in for a double-digit lead. Harris has got 7 points.
Nice.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as
Here's Bayless. Can't get it to go. And it's time now to bring you our farm assist of the game.
This was an exceptional pass, guys, and we see the result. It hits him in stride, and bam, the slam dunk.
A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got Antetokounmpo, Mayo out there with Kendall Marshall. Then there's Sanders, and it's Middleton in at the 4 shot. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Last season was a tough one for the Bucks, but for the man they call the Greek Freak, it was a great situation, able to play big minutes and kind of took his lumps early, but he's got a chance to be an excellent player.
The Bucks making a switch here. Walters checked in. Picked by Vucevic. Over in the corner, Harkless. Pass to Baller. Picked by Vucevic. Shot clock at 6. Ridnour from outside. Second chance shot. And another shot. And it's Vucevic missing.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Launches it. A nice shot by Walters. And the veterans on the team have really embraced Chibo, as they call him.
Yeah, Giannis has a really joyful disposition. He knows he's living his dream, but he's also putting in the work to make his dreams a reality, and you got to love that. Remember, he's lived the hard life growing up in poverty. You sense his determination to continue to overcome, and that attitude always serves you well.
Really high-quality shot there, just a little off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking his head.
And that one's good. 10 points for O.J. Mayo.
That's exactly what they had in mind on that possession.
Pick by Vucevic. Baller passes to Harris. Shoots from 12. And good on the basket. Book it. And the Magic lead by 14.
Oh, wow, okay.
I'll tell you what, he's made more than a few of
Okay,
those.
so he's gonna finally shoot.
And Walters kicks to Antetokounmpo. Dishes it to Middleton. Here's Walters. It's O.J. Mayo on the wing. And another basket for Milwaukee.
What a beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
Pick by Vucevic. Out to Harris. Vucevic dishes to Harris. Over in the corner, Harkless. That three off the mark.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks
Got
that
all
one
the
down
time in the
with ease.
world.
Mayo, the pass to
Still.
Middleton. The feed to Walters. Inside. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket for Middleton.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Kicks it to Harkless. Baller passes to Harkless. Drills it from outside.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication
Yeah,
is
steering.
lacking there on that three-pointer.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Mayo into the lane. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Mayo's got 6 points in the quarter.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear. Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
I'll take
That was
the foul.
an easy whistle for the official.
The first free throw is good. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Orlando also making some changes. Gordon's checked in for Maurice Harkless. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Luke Ridnour. And Walters kicks to Sanders. Here's Walters. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Four
Oh,
of their last
wow.
5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
You look at what Walters has done. He has 11 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
Shot off
On
the
the one
screen. Misses off the left iron. Bucks trail by 10.
Oh, come on.
In the corner,
So-
Mayo with it. Right side, Mayo. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And a look now at how the offensive
Yeah, it
approach
was
has
hardly-
been going here so
hardly a
far for the
touch.
Magic.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And I love their hustle because they're getting a lot of second chance opportunities just as a result of playing hard.
Pass to Harris. Here's Baller. Count it from 12. Baller's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, they've been able
Green,
to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's drained a lot of shots out here.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead.
Walters. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks, just to get you some open looks like that one.
Knocked loose. And it's the Bucks on the break.
No,
Mayo's running,
no.
and he gets it to go. Mayo's got 12 points here in the second half.
What a quarter for him at the offensive end. He's ignored the scoreboard and continued to go out there and do his thing.
The kick out to Oladipo, and so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Okay, he got
Tobias
locked.
Harris, a combo forward, originally drafted by the Bucks out of Tennessee. I love his game. He does a little bit of everything and does it all well. He can handle. He shoots it a bit from outside. Not sure what his best position is going forward, but he's a quality player.
Just 2 to shoot. Connects from 3-point range.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Bucks trail by
Okay,
10.
boss.
Feeds to Mayo. Sanders sets the screen for Mayo. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
You know, since halftime, he's been hesitant with the ball in his hands. First half, he was flawless with his decision-making, but not so here in the second.
Picked by Vucevic. Stolen away. And it's the Bucks on the break.
My God, what's going on with my player?
And that is their way to get back into this game. They've got to play racehorse
Dude.
basketball from here on out.
And the only way to do that is to start things at the defensive end. Force a turnover, then get out and run.
Rejected by Sanders, and they get it back.
He's far too tentative in the paint, and even
No.
more so when the defender is up tight on him like that time.
Here's Middleton. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
That's now 7 straight for them coming from fast breaks.
Middleton.
Just making it look easy out there the way they're running.
Baller passes to Oladipo. Now the dish to Vucevic. Clock at 6. Drills the baseline jumper. And the Magic lead by 7.
Boy, what a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
Mayo dishing to Walters. Ball stolen. Baller guarded by Mayo. There's a screen. Baller passes to Gordon.
Looking at the numbers for Aaron Gordon, he has 8 points and a pair of blocks to go along with those.
Well, anytime they've needed him, he's come through defensively. He's made a major impact on this game.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
Well, and to keep a lead like this, they should continue to attack the paint like they have been. Don't settle for jump shots. Find your way to the free throw line.
Here's Walters. And here's Mayo for 3. Good! Mayo's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Well, it took him a long time to get that three-point range. Maybe this will get him going.
Out to Harris. Passes it to Baller. From 10 feet out. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He really needs to continue to work for those good looks.
Here's Walters. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Walters got 12 points here in the second half.
Much in the clutch. He's 5 for 5 from the field here in the fourth.
They keep giving him the ball, and it's working, so I wouldn't change a thing.
Orlando leading by 6. Picked by Vucevic. With the teardrop, and that one's good. 20 points for Baller.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to
Teardrop
him.
went in.
Here's Walters. At the elbow, it's Mayo. Stolen by Gordon. No good from Baller.
And you know, they haven't had the best day inside, but they got one when it mattered most.
Vucevic against Sanders. Now the pass to Ilyasova. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Easy little jump shot for him right there, guys.
For Orlando, they've gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. No good from Baller. Bucks trail by 6. Mayo kicks to Walters. Here's Middleton. They get it back. He goes up again. No good at the rim. Orlando's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Baller, good, and Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists in the game.
Get in.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Here's Walters, and that one comes up a bit
Gosh,
short.
what was that? Oh gosh, what was
Magic
that?
leading by 8. Harris passes to Baller. 1:15 left in the game. Deflects the pass. Picked by Vucevic. Just 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. No good from Baller. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Here's Walters. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
Baller passes to Gordon. Here's Baller. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. And now a 10-point Orlando lead.
Well, the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way their home team played here today.
And they shouldn't be pleased. I mean, it's a very well-deserved win, Steve. They came into this building and weren't intimidated at all. They were the aggressors.
Shot and game clock separated by 5, and he banks in the layup. And the Magic lead by 9.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to this spurt.
And so it's Orlando winning.
Congratulations on the win and leading the way in terms of the points production.
Nice.
How were you able to create shots for yourself?
I think I was just trying my hardest to sell every fake I threw. A lot of times you can just go through the motions with stuff, but if you work hard to sell a fake, you can open up space like I was able to. Yo, I could make a living in Hollywood with my acting skills. You know what I'm saying?
I will admit tonight you were the master puppeteer. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Dort.
Nice, great. A B. Not excellent. I got the most points from everyone.